In recent days, Donald Trump's rhetoric on Russia has turned up a notch.
Russia? I think it's disgusting what they're doing.
But rhetoric has now turned to action with the deployment of 2 nuclear submarines, not specifying whether they were the kind that could carry nuclear warheads. He was responding to the words of the former Russian President Dmitri Medvedev, who accused the US president of playing the ultimatum game over threats to impose fresh sanctions on Russia next week if a ceasefire in Ukraine wasn't agreed. The former president said, "Each new ultimatum is a threat and a step towards war, not between Russia and Ukraine, but with his own country." In a post on Truth Social, Donald Trump said he was deploying the subs just in case these foolish and inflammatory statements are more than just that. Words are very important and can often lead to unintended consequences. I hope this will not be one of those instances. The 2 men have met before in 2017 at a summit in Asia. President Medvedev called Donald Trump open and well-meaning. While former President Medvedev retains a role in Russia's National Security Council, he is not seen as the voice of Vladimir Putin, but nonetheless is provocative in his statements. Today, the current Russian president, pictured here with his Belarusian counterpart, was more measured, declaring that disappointments only came from excessive expectations. The US has more than a dozen submarines that can carry nuclear warheads. They form part of the so-called triad of air, land and sea deterrence, the most undetectable part of America's strategic nuclear force. Donald Trump's latest deadline on Russia runs out at the end of next week. He's already said he doesn't expect fresh sanctions to change Vladimir Putin's behaviour.